You're listening to Barefoot Boy Radio, coming straight from the basement.
All right, welcome to Barefoot Boy Radio. I am the Barefoot Boy. And today, unfortunately, we have no Keith with us. Keith is not here today. No, hola, my name is Keith. But instead, we got Jaron, who I've known for 5 years?
Yeah, we've known each other since 7th and 8th grade.
Yep. It's been
years.
fucking a while. I didn't even realize how long we've been friends.
I know.
Now. It's 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
crazy.
Jaron here, kind of just, I don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself. I don't know.
Well,
who are you?
I am a male.
Okay.
I am a fucking idiot.
Okay.
What the hell am I supposed to say?
I don't know, just here, I'll give you a little something I don't know, you play drums. That's something.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
You play
Okay.
basketball.
All right, just cut that out.
Okay, so Jaron and I are both fucking idiots. So you're not alone on that, Jaron. So just we'll just get straight into it because we used to work at the same place, Papa Murphy's, which I've talked about before.
I am currently still working there.
You're still working there. I don't know why the fuck you're still working there.
I don't know why.
So
Well,
this is the place that I used to work, and I mentioned this, or I talked about this in a previous episode where I talked all about the crazy dude Jay.
Oh man, good old Jay.
Oh yeah.
Man,
So
wild.
that's the place where Jaron still works after 6 months. I don't know why you're still there.
Yeah. So I've been working there for it's going on 2 years.
2 years. Are
Yeah,
you
I
fucking
started
serious?
June 2017.
Oh fuck! Why
Bro.
are you still there?
I don't know.
2
man.
years.
I don't know. Dude,
oh, that's rough.
Well, the thing is, I don't work much. I'll work maybe a Saturday night, and then not at all the next week.
So you just work 1 day a week.
One day a week, maybe
You're
twice a
barely
week.
even working there.
Depends.
Who still works there?
Dude, nobody works there now. It's so funny.
How does it even work?
So there's 3 employees, actual employees. Me, right?
Yeah.
Just me. I work 1 day a week, keep in mind. And then there's these 2 other young people. Remember that the girl Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah, the one who got fired by Jay. 'Cause,
Yeah, and
she wouldn't
people
put on the hat.
Yeah, and people would mistake her for being Daisy's son. Or not son,
Wait, what?
daughter. Daisy's daughter.
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Really?
Yeah,
She
Daisy.
doesn't look Indian. What
I
the
know. People are like, is that her? Is that the owner's daughter? I'm like, what are you talking about, dog? How do you get that connection?
heck? What?
And then this other kid, Colin, he's a weed head. He's a pretty funny character.
So there's really only 3 people working there besides Daisy and
Jay. And then Gani, Daisy's husband, he's coming from India. He's coming to and fro from India pretty much. I don't know why. Apparently they have this huge business in India. It's a banquet hall. So they rent out. Okay.
Why
so
do they
I don't know
fucking
why,
live here?
I don't know why they live here. They rent out a banquet hall
Why
for
do they live here?
literally
and
royalty.
work in a shitty little Papa Murphy's?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I have about 25 people working for me, and they send me money every weekend, and I'm like, what? So why are you still living here?
You gotta understand, these people live in Sacramento. They drive 2.5 hours down here to work in this shitty little tiny fast food pizza shop. And this dude has a giant banquet hall back in India, which he makes money off of.
Yeah, so apparently Jay, the crazy son, has told me they make bank. Well, his dad makes bank, and he doesn't get he makes bank in India. He doesn't live in India. He'll go back maybe once or twice every 3 months just to go see how his business is going. So it makes literally no sense to live here.
Do they not live in India just because it's nicer to live here, or like what's the deal?
I think it's because of Jay, because Jay's like a kind of alcoholic. He was into cocaine. If you didn't know
got
that.
fucking arrested. I don't know if I talked about this.
Oh, about his store getting closed down in Pacifica about 5 months ago.
Wait, it got closed down?
Yeah, that got closed down.
It got closed down.
It was on the news, dude. They were on the freaking news.
I don't remember if I said this already in a podcast, but they were on the news because somebody came in to get their pizza. There's nobody around. And they went in the back, and the dude Jay was literally just asleep on the fucking bathroom floor.
Dude, that man was wasted at the time.
And then in the same news thingy, they were like, they said he got like arrested on drug charges.
Yeah, it was wild. And so his side of the story, he told me like 2 weekends ago, his side of the story. So he's like, oh yeah, so remember like those Tuesdays where we give out $10 pizzas on those special days or whatever? So I was the only one working that shift, and so it was just me for 11 hours because the store's open from 10 to 9 or whatever. And he's like, we got $2,800 in sale that day, and I was wasted as fuck, quote unquote.
What?
And then I'm like, so why didn't you just go home? He's like, well, I wasn't feeling good to drive to my friend's house.
So that was his explanation for sleeping on the bathroom
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
What about the fucking cocaine?
I don't know, man. He didn't say anything about
You
that.
didn't ask him about that?
All he said about the cocaine stuff is he's been clean for 5 months now.
Well, it doesn't sound like it based on what you told me.
Yeah.
So what was it you told me about, like him and Colin? Like,
Oh yeah.
what the
So
fuck are they doing?
dude, they're like drug dealers now, essentially. So a couple weekends ago, they told me that they went to Redwood City to meet some bloke, some shifty character apparently.
What are they?
Who? I don't know, man. This is what they're saying, and they're keep in mind that Colin walks into the store. It's not even his shift. He's high as hell right now.
Yeah.
He's baked, right? And Jay, he drank a whole bottle of tequila. It's a whole bottle's in his office right
What the
now.
fuck?
In the back.
What?
And there's like 4 empty Monster cans back there. So he's like, well, I don't even know what to say
This
about
dude
him.
is fucking insane.
He's
by the
like
way.
actually insane.
I had no fucking idea. Like before I quit there, I thought like I had seen some crazy shit. I had no idea like how much this dude was doing. Fucking drugs, like massive amounts of alcohol, just fucking down in monsters. What the fuck?
This man is wild, okay? So Colin comes in, and my phone was dead at the time. We didn't have a charger in the store. So apparently Daisy kept trying to call us to check in. You know how Daisy wants to check in every like 20 minutes for whatever reason.
2 hours away.
She lives 2 hours away, right? So our landline at the store was down. It was out. It wasn't working for like hours. And then Jay's drunk as hell. He's like in the back just like dozing off, coming. I don't know what's wrong with him. His phone keeps going off and off and off because Daisy's calling him to like check in on the store. Right? And I'm in the front like running the entire store while this bum ass is like back sitting on this leather chair just drinking some tequila, rubbing his toenails and shit.
Why the fuck do you still work here?
I don't know.
Why do you still work there? What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I mean, hey, I'm getting like $30 in tips every night. I don't know why. I know. It's like the tips are decent. I'm still getting
the
paid.
Only person who works there.
I'm the only person who works there. Yeah, pretty much.
Insane. Dude, is there still a lot of the same regular people who come there?
Yeah, there's like a few of them. They're like, oh, thank you for making my pizza. That guy who, like, I think he's the son of the owner. Yeah, he's weird. I don't really like him. He doesn't make the pizzas well. He just like super sloppy with it. I'm glad you're working. I'm like, okay.
I don't know.
And then they'll drop like a $5 bill in the tip jar. So it's like,
what the hell?
I mean, I might as well stay.
I don't know how the fuck that's business is.
Yeah, but anyways, going back to what you were asking. So Colin comes in because no one's picking up the phone. She calls Colin to come in the store and ask us what the hell's going on, right? So then I get on the phone with her, And I'm like, yeah, so our phones are down. My phone's dead. Jay is like crazy right now. He's like drunk or something.
Yeah.
I'll try to hide his car keys if you want me to, so he doesn't get back on the road to go home, because it's a 2-hour drive back home,
shit.
right? So she's like, no, don't worry. And then she's like, close up the store. I'll call back later. So it's like 7 o'clock. We close around 8, 9 o'clock, right? So Colin just sticks around. I don't know why. He's just baked, right? And then
he's not even supposed to be working.
He's not even supposed to be there. He's just sitting there in the store, you know. He has his jewel. He's like, you want a puff of this shit? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good.
Why is he there?
I don't know why he's
nothing
there.
Better to do?
I'm like,
hanging out.
he's just hanging
not
out,
even
dude.
supposed to be working.
He's just baked, okay? And
you get baked. Why would you go to work when you're not even scheduled to work?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. He's got nothing better to do. So he comes in. He's talking to us, and he brings up Yelp. Out of all the things we could be talking about, he brings up Yelp. He's like, yeah, so I got a couple Yelp notifications. Like, why do you have Yelp notifications on? Like, what the hell? Who keeps in touch with that?
Who looks at Yelp?
I know. So he got 3 nasty Yelp reviews from like 4 hours before. So this is like before I came into work in the evening. And back to back reviews were all just a bunch of 1-star reviews of them blasting Jay. It was the funniest thing.
Oh my God.
I need to read this.
Dude,
it is literally.
Let's go on.
It is so funny.
Let's go on Yelp and look up fucking
Papa Murphy's
San
reviews.
Jose.
Yeah, so I think it was. Let me see.
This place is so. I don't know. How the fuck does this place still run?
I don't know,
What
man.
the fuck? There's only 3 people working there. Jay is fucking coked out of his mind half the time.
It's not even coke. He's just drunk. I don't know. What's his deal?
Drinking whole bottles of tequila. Fucking.
Holy.
His mom is like 2 hours away.
So.
Who the fuck runs this store?
So our store right now, it was like a 4.5 about a year ago. So our business was pretty good. This was like before you. Our business, we'd be rolling in $1,500, $2,000 a day, right, on the average. Like, we were busy. We had several people working there at a time. Nobody was smoking. No one was drunk, right? So, but this last year, everything just fell off. I don't know why.
Are these reviews or like the actual? No.
Okay, like here we go. 14 days ago. Okay.
Which one is it?
It's these. I'll read them. They're hilarious.
All right, let's read.
Let's go. This is a guy named Eric M. He says he's been going to this location for many years, and I've seen it change owners and gave people a new chance. And they were doing fine, but today, the young guy trying to run the whole operation on his own was quite a disaster. He couldn't figure out the POS, and then just scatterbrained and couldn't remember what each of us ordered. And the worst part is, as we witnessed this disheveled man and workspace, it was not so hygienic. Now I'm worried about my $20 pizza making me sick. Sorry for this review, as I've met the lady who owns this, but this kind of service will put you out of business fast. Hope you get it back on track soon. So that's one of the guys that gave it a terrible review, 1-star review. He was talking about Jay right there. That was probably the most polite review I've seen.
Oh, this one definitely. This one is. I got it. Oh no, that is recent. 6/16/2019. 1 star. Terrible. The place is a huge mess. No one seems to clean as they go. Yeah, because Jay is telling you, no, don't sweep anything. No, whatever. We do that later.
Just make pizzas.
Meanwhile, there's garbage all over the floor.
There's garbage all over the floor.
Also, we called in the pizza ahead of time.
Everything on the floor.
We called in the pizza ahead of time, and it was not ready when. Read more. What? Oh fuck! I don't want the app. All right, never mind. I'm not reading the rest of that one.
Okay, I got another one by Robert W. It got 1 useful. So that's like pretty much there's probably like 3 people looking at the reviews on Yelp, so no one ever uses Yelp. I've had several pizzas from Papa Murphy's, and they have all been excellent until today. I don't know if the clerk was having a bad day of was just dumb. This man clearly does not know how to type. I ordered half garden veggies and half sausage and mixed onions. He provided a Hawaiian pizza. When I mentioned that I didn't order Hawaiian, he took it into the back room and reassembled it. When he presented me with it, the wrapping film was all messed up.
If the person wrote this really terribly or if he just can't read.
I don't
but
think. No. He just can't English, dude. He put. Oh, dude, this guy is terrible English.
Oh, this one, fucking 5 stars 4 weeks ago. Awesome pizza, friendly service, and they accept EBT.
People like when people accept their food stamps, I guess. Shoot. What the heck?
Oh, there's not. Is this
Accept
the right
EBT.
one? I don't know if this is the right one because I'm seeing a lot of good reviews.
There's
Dirty
one-
inside this place wouldn't pass a health inspection. That sounds
Okay,
about right.
you want to look at the
What the fuck?
Pacifica? Let's look at the Pacifica ones.
Oh shit! Is that still even online?
I don't
Yeah,
even
that's
know
the
if it's
right one.
on here. It might be.
It got closed down. It might still be there though.
Oh my gosh, 2.8 star review.
Oof.
Closed.
Forever.
Moving on. So Colin's talking to Jay, and all this, he starts reading those Yelp reviews, and then Jay is just out of his mind. He just goes, "I don't want no reviews. I'll call my homie." I'm like, what are you talking about?
What?
It was the funniest thing. I was just dying. He's like, I'm gonna call my homie, and he's gonna come over here. He's gonna cuss you out, and then he's gonna slice your throat. I was like, what is this man talking about? And then Colin keeps reading the reviews.
So he was mad at Colin for
reading
reviews on Yelp that Colin was reading.
yeah, he's like, I don't even care about the reviews. I'm gonna call my homie. He's gonna cuss you out. He's gonna cuss all these people out. I'm like, what are you talking? Who's your homie?
What
and,
the fuck?
And then he's like, dial 198 blah, 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 whatever phone number. He's like, he'll come over here and he'll cuss you out. I was like, what?
What the fuck? So he was mad because the bad reviews were about him.
Yeah. And Colin was just reading them to him. It was just the funniest thing.
What the fuck?
And then they started yelling at each other. I was just in the corner dying. Because it's just this dude who's high arguing with a dude who's drunk in a pizza store. It's like, what is going on?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I don't even know.
Fucking nuts.
They're just
Dude.
psycho.
You gotta like just quit.
I know. I need
Go
to
work
quit.
somewhere else.
I need to look for
anywhere
a job.
else.
Yeah.
I guarantee that anywhere within like a 5-mile radius is not as
Yeah.
like insane.
Well,
as that
obviously,
place.
anything else. I mean, anything is probably better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably in the next month. I need to look, though. Any job I get, I'm going to be like, whoa, the management is so good here. Well, my coworkers aren't that crazy. What is going on? I'm getting my paychecks on time.
Yeah, like that one time, like either like right before or after I quit, like Daisy didn't give you your paycheck for like 2 months.
Yeah, it was like 2 months or something. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, geez, what is this? Oh my
What
gosh.
the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when I worked there back in like November. Wait, that was when I quit, right?
I think it was November, yeah. Or was it?
Oh shit!
Or was
it's
it
been a while.
December? Or was it December?
That
I
was,
don't
like,
remember.
November. I don't know.
Dang,
But-
you worked for 5 months there?
Yeah, I worked for like 5 months there.
5 months, jeez.
Yeah, that was enough.
Dude,
when I
how-
was
we, like-
fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we barely worked. Like we would have like maybe an overlapping shift here and there, but like
No,
we never,
yeah, we never worked together
that was
we
that
barely
was,
ever
that
worked
was whack.
together.
Yeah,
because the store was usually just run by one fucking person.
I know. Yeah, it was slow.
Like,
It was
what
just
the hell?
business was slow as hell, man.
But like when I did work there, like I ate so much of the fucking cookie dough.
I know.
I would just
Dude,
go in the
just eat
walk-in
cookie
and
dough.
just like open the container and just like
Dude.
spoon a little bit out.
I know. Yeah. That yeah, you just eat, and if you're hungry, you can just get a salad if you want. You just
I know,
whatever.
right? You just fucking
Doesn't even matter,
nobody
dude.
will even fucking notice.
No one even
Half the
cares.
shit sitting there in the cooler thing.
Yeah, dude.
About to
Okay.
expire.
I think this happened after you left, but like I think it was February. There's a robbery that happened. They broke into Papa Murphy's.
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah. They came in. masks on and everything. They checked the footage on the tape. They came in. They go in the back. They break the camera. They go into the front, break all the cameras, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they take the entire register. Like the entire register. It's like what? 30 pounds,
Yeah.
right? 30-pound cash register.
More than that. It's like,
And then they
50
take the
pounds.
monitors and they chuck it on the floor.
what the fuck?
They cut all the wires. They take the whole cash register and they carry it out.
What the hell?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
This happened like 4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
What
It
the
wasn't that long
fuck?
ago. Yeah,
Place got robbed.
dude, they broke the whole glass door. They just bashed it with a hammer and just walked in.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
dude, it was insane. There's just glass everywhere. There's a broken monitor. Yeah, they just trashed the place. Took the cash register. But so Daisy's like paranoid.
Yeah.
So there was only like what, $100 in the cash register. So
Yeah.
it's not even worth it. So I don't even know
Yes.
why you would do that.
That's like nothing.
$100 just
That's not even worth it.
that's not worth nothing.
That's not
I
worth
don't-
breaking into a store.
I know. And doing all that. Yeah, so I think it was like an ex-employee. Honestly.
Oh shit.
I think it was. Yeah. Cuz it was a smaller figure and I'm like, "Oh. It could have been blah blah blah." But that's just my speculation, so I'm not going to say anything. And it's
Yeah.
like, whatever. Why should I care?
Dude, when I quit, I just texted her, or I just like told Daisy, like, I'm not coming back, like, you know, have fun. I just literally didn't come back to work.
and then
I
blocked
didn't
her.
come back to fucking work. So I still have the key. I still have the shirt, the apron, the hat.
Oh my gosh.
I still have all the shit. I still have a fucking key.
Oh my gosh.
I still have a key.
That's hilarious. Does she know that you have a key?
I don't know. I'm
She
not
never
sure.
mentioned anything to
No,
me.
she never mentioned it to me either. Like, hey, can I get this shit back?
Oh my
She
gosh.
probably just like completely forgot that I
Wow.
had that shit, or just didn't even care.
Wow.
The shirt and the apron and the hat, like, she probably didn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that. But the key, she would care about that. So she
Uh-huh.
probably just forgot. We
That's
could literally
hilarious.
just go like break into it,
I know. It's
Right
so fun. It's
now.
like
steal all the cookie dough.
yeah, but steal all the cookie dough. Oh my gosh. As we say it on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but their cameras don't even work now.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't get them fixed?
No.
There's
I don't,
no cameras at all?
There's literally no cameras.
Not even one?
I think there might be one, but like the monitor in the back that
Yeah.
records all the stuff,
Oh,
everything's broken.
The people who broke in broke that.
They broke
like,
everything.
smashed
Yeah, they smashed everything.
everything. Holy shit.
I know, dude. It's wild.
Holy crap. So, you got a car not too long ago?
Did I get a car? Oh yeah, I got a car.
Yeah, you got like somebody. Who was it?
Oh, yeah.
Drake's parents like gave it
Oh
to
my
you 'cause they were
gosh.
moving.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah.
Our
Because they're moving to Oklahoma, of course, right?
this dude who used to be our friend Drake, they moved to Oklahoma.
He's that rapper, you know, guys know. He made the song God's Plan. That Drake, you know. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's Drake. Yeah.
yeah, Drake the rapper.
No, not
Yeah.
that Drake. Not he's actually the white Drake.
He's the white Drake,
He's the white version. Of
and he
Drake.
claims he's Native
the
American.
really white version of Drake. But anyway, they. Oh really? He does?
Yeah.
Is that why they moved to Oklahoma?
I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know.
He's like, why the fuck would they move to Oklahoma?
He mentioned
There's
it like several years ago. He's like 1/16th Cherokee or some shit. I don't even
yeah,
know.
like
man.
so is fucking everybody.
I know. It's like what the hell.
But that dude we used to know, Drake. When they moved, his parents, like, did they like sell it to you or they just gave it to you?
No, they just gave it to us.
They
We
just
offered to
fucking-
like pay for it, but they're like, no, here. They gave us the keys on their farewell party. Remember that at the Los
really?
Gatos lawn bowling
funny.
thing? Yeah,
They
they
just
just
gave
gave
it
me
to
keys,
Then-
gave paperwork and all that. You know,
What kind of car is it?
it's the Saab.
Ah.
It's like a Oklahoma Sooner. You know that type of color. The Sooner. It's like
yeah,
a Sooner
yeah.
red. It's hilarious.
Oklahoma, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like Sooner red.
What year is it?
I think it's like 03.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a nice car. It's like a
Yeah.
kind of sports sedan. It's got
Huh.
turbo on it, whatever that
Oh.
means. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what it means. Yeah, so I looked at the manual, the car manual, and apparently the price it was being sold for in 03 was $43,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
You got it for free.
I got that for free. Yeah. I
Wow,
mean,
nice.
yeah.
How many miles does it have on it?
Has 90,000 miles on it.
That's pretty good.
I know.
Actually.
Yeah, for a free car, dude.
2003, 90,000.
I mean, I have to pay what,
That's not bad.
$1,800 for car insurance
Yeah.
out of the roof, but it's like got a car for free, worth it.
Do you have your license yet?
No, because
You don't have your license?
The DMV, they're just a bunch of bums sitting in
Oh,
offices.
so that's why you can't drive
Yeah,
here. You have to
dude.
get dropped off
It's
because you
so
don't have your license.
bullshit, bruh. I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
so what happened to the DMV?
Oh my gosh. So they say I wasn't eligible when I was trying to sign up for a behind-the-wheel driving test, right? This was back in March.
Why weren't you eligible?
They just said I wasn't eligible. I don't know why.
What the fuck
I
do you have to do
called.
to be eligible?
They say I wasn't eligible. I couldn't even get through. I was on hold for like 2.5 hours. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I couldn't get through to a DMV.
What?
Dude. Yeah. I'm like, what is going on? Because
Well,
usually,
the DMV sucks.
I know. Usually,
You know, everybody knows
you can
that.
like sign up after your 6 months of
Yeah.
having your permit done, right? Beforehand.
Yeah.
But they weren't letting me. So what? A month ago, I try again. I'm like, whoa, I got in. So I check the dates for the upcoming available times for driving tests, and like the closest one is like July 25th. I'm like, are you kidding me? And this is like a month and a half ago, so it feels like ages, right? I'm like, what the heck? July 25th in Gilroy. I'm like, I don't want to drive to Gilroy to take a test. What the hell? So I go to Las Gatos, right? It's close by, and
Yeah.
it's like September 30th. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not signing up for that. That's way too long.
Yeah.
I can't have a car sitting in front of our house for like months, right?
Yeah.
Like that does not look good. And then I get a slot for Capitola.
Capitola?
DMV Capitola, yeah.
That's ways away.
I know, it's still a ways away. It's like in like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
So my plan is just to drive down, take it, then go to the beach, and then come home. That's like the
Nice.
plan, right? So I got that one. It's July 31st. So hopefully I pass it. I mean, I should pass it.
So you actually do have the test on July 31st.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so then I'll have my
You should
license.
pass it because after I took the test, like I'm pretty sure it's not too hard because like I
Like,
messed
what
up
did
on
you
all-
do?
Well, actually no. I mean it's not like I did that great on it. I got like 12 out of 15 mistakes.
Whoa.
So I was
okay.
like 3 away from failing.
wow.
But I still passed it, and I mean it really seemed like I didn't do a very good job. Like when she told me I passed, I was like, oh really? And
Wow.
she's like, yeah, I mean I can change that if you. I was like, no, I'm good. and she was like, I don't remember what she said, but like I was surprised that like I passed because like I like had to, the thing where you like have to reverse or whatever.
Oh, when you
Where
reverse
you,
out
like,
of the.
pull up to the side of the road and you have to reverse
Mhm,
or whatever.
mhm.
I like messed that up 3 times.
Oh my god.
Keep doing that. I didn't like come to a full stop at quite a few stop signs.
Ooh. That you
which-
have to nail that though.
Yeah, you have to slow down and
Make it
the
the vehicle has to stop, right?
complete stop. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought I stopped, but apparently I have to completely not be moving at
Yeah.
all, like not even an inch.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I read that somewhere too. It's like, well, no one does that. So it's just habit to not fully stop.
Yeah.
Because you see all the time drivers, they just pull up to the stop sign, they stop and their car's in like idle and then they
nobody
go.
got time to come to a full stop
Yeah.
at a stop sign.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I mean, I didn't even do that great, and
How
I'm
long-
sure if I could at least pass, I'm sure you will.
yeah, how long
it's
was the test? 10 minutes? 15
Dude,
minutes?
it was like 15
15
20
minutes? Okay.
and we were done. I was like,
Did you go
"Holy
on the
shit,
freeway?
That was easy. No, we didn't.
Oh, you didn't even go on the freeway?
We literally just drove around downtown Los Gatos.
Wow.
We made a couple turns, went like a few blocks, and then we went like a couple circles in
That
like
was it?
that same
Jeez.
pattern, and then that was it. It was,
Did
like,
you
so
parallel
easy.
park?
The thing where I had to back up, that was pretty
Oh,
much
that was the parallel
parking.
parking.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was really easy. Like holy crap, this is all you have to do to get a license.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I'm sure you'll pass no problem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the DMV is like ridiculous.
They're so disorganized. You have
Wait,
people.
Like, what is the thing? What do you have to like? How do you qualify to take the test? Because is it like an hours thing, or just like you've been driving for 6 months, or like?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to have 40 hours, but from what I'm
40,
hearing,
that's it?
from what I'm hearing, no one ever does the 40 hours. They do like 30 or something, and they just say they did 40. So
Yeah. How do you like make sure somebody actually did the amount of hours?
So
Does it
there's
make sense
several apps out there that you can download, and pretty much they're so straightforward. You just open the app, and then there's a button that says start driving. It'll time your drive, how long you drove for, and if it's a nighttime drive or a daytime drive. So it does all the calculations for you. And then when you arrive at your destination, you just press stop. Yeah.
Got an app for everything. All I know is I just was like, I think it's been like 6 months since I started driving. I'm just gonna go down to the DMV and like try and take the test.
Yeah.
And I just took
Wait,
the
did you
test
get an
and that was
appointment?
it.
Did you have to get an appointment?
I think I did.
You got an appointment. Okay. This was like last year, right?
Yeah, I think I got an appointment. I can't remember if I got an appointment or if I literally just went down there.
Huh.
But all I remember is it was really easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like. Wait, when was that? That was like sometime last year, like November maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely after I quit Papa Murphy's because
Yeah, because you were biking
I was still
there.
riding my bike there.
Yeah, that sucks.
I got some interesting stories about riding my bike.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know if I told this on the podcast before, but I'll tell you. I don't think I told you about this before, but one time I was riding my bike. It was like dark, and I got really good at just like riding my bike, no handlebars. You know, people do that. So I took a pizza home.
Take some skills.
So I'm literally just riding my bike, no handlebars, holding the fucking pizza.
Oh, my God.
And it's like kind of a narrow road. It's not really wide, and there's cars parked on the side of it. So I was kind of a little out in the road. So cars are going by me. It was a little sketch. And this one car goes by me, and like they timed it perfectly, literally right when they're next to my ear as they went past. Somebody like yelled at me like,
Oh,
"Ah!"
wow. Oh, my gosh. What
Like they yelled really loud. And like
Wow.
I was like,
Clowns,
what the
dude.
fuck was that? I was like,
Bunch
what
of
was that?
clowns.
I was like, at first I thought I was like, did a dog just fucking bark at me or some shit? Like out of a car window? And like I was like, what the fuck was that? I almost fell off my bike.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? What? That's so
Who
bad,
the fuck
dude.
screams out the
Who
window?
screams out the window
dude
at
on
a bike? I know.
holding a pizza.
Morons, dude.
Although
That could have ended badly.
Yeah.
Luckily, you kept your balance, because that could have ended so badly.
Yeah.
Were you wearing a
dropped my
helmet?
Pizza, dude.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No, I never wear a helmet.
Oh shit. Yeah, you would have been banged up.
If you wear a helmet and ride a bike and you're like over 18, then if you're like over not a
I
little
think it's-
kid, then you're a pussy.
Nah, no.
Yeah.
It's the law to wear.
No fucking grown adult.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. No grown adult wears it when they're just biking around the neighborhood, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, if you go mountain biking, you would wear a helmet.
Nah.
Nah. That's just a dumbass idea, dude. Okay, I wear a helmet because one time I got hit by a car when it was my turn to cross the
You got hit
crosswalk.
by a car?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
This happened like a year ago.
You got hit by a car?
Yeah, they hit the back of my bike, dude. They totally jacked it. Came off the gear and everything.
What the fuck? You never told me about that.
I didn't tell anybody about that because that pissed me off, dude.
You got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't give me some cash, I'm gonna call the cops right now.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. If you're a grown adult and you wear a helmet, grow some balls. You don't need a fucking helmet. Yeah.
I mean, that one time I came to your house, I was biking. I was just going like as fast as I could.
Yeah.
And then I hit like some pine cone or some shit. And I go into a tree, dude.
You hit a fucking pine cone?
I hit a pine cone and go sideways into the tree. And I hit my head, but I had a helmet on, so I could have gotten a concussion.
Wait, did you just like go over the handlebars
I
and
went
smack
over
into the
fucking
tree?
handlebars, dude. Dude,
Holy
and a bunch
shit.
of cars passing by started honking at me and shit.
They started honking at you. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks,
dude.
guys.
It was that, I don't know where it is exactly, but there was no bike lane.
Yeah.
And it was rush hour, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go on the sidewalk. And that was like the dumbest idea I could have done. Yeah.
So
Because usually I ride on the bike lane.
Yeah.
And it's just smooth sailing, right?
Yeah.
But there's no bike lane. So I'm going on the sidewalk and it's bumpy as hell.
So basically, if you're a grown adult and you have balls and you know how to ride a bike and you don't crash into trees, then you don't need to wear a helmet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if you are just like you just take a lot of chances and you're like you said, a dumbass.
Yeah.
Maybe you should wear a helmet. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so that's what I wear a helmet.
I mean, honestly, just in my day-to-day life, I should be wearing a helmet.
Yeah,
because I'm a
I mean,
fucking moron.
that and the people that are driving these days are a bunch of morons too. I mean, there's just some idiots on the road. Like today, I was driving home from my basketball game, and there's this dude in a Camaro who thinks it's some hot shot. He comes, he gets on the freeway, right? I'm in the middle lane, and he just goes 0 to 100. Boom! Right across. He cuts like 4 people over and gets on the carpool lane and starts speeding down the shoulder.
Oh,
We're like, what is
shit.
this man doing?
Oh, shit.
That was wild. Like, I had to
Dude.
slam on the brakes, too.
Dude, anybody who owns a Camaro, that's another thing.
That's
Anybody who owns a Camaro is a
They're
fucking
just-
douchebag.
I know, they're a faggot. Just
No,
straight up, dude.
nobody.
They think they're cool.
Camaros have not been cool in like, I don't know how
Ages.
long. Ages.
Yeah, this man
exactly.
thought he was hot
Camaros
shot.
are not cool anymore.
It's like, dude, come on. I mean, really? This is on the
Camaros are
880
straight up
driving down from
douchebag car.
Oakland. So stupid.
You know what car you have to be driving to be like a real fucking badass looking motherfucker
What?
is like 68 like Mustang.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like the
Oh
old
my gosh.
60s Mustangs. Those are cool. Or like what's another cool car? Like something like that looks like, you know, like fuck you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, like I don't
Keith's
know.
Jeep.
A Jeep? Oh, that will run you over.
Yeah, Keith has like a Jeep Wrangler with like a fucking lift on it and like giant tires.
Yeah,
I forget like
Off-road
measurements.
much?
I forget the measurements, but like they're pretty much like the biggest fucking tires you can put on a car.
How much was that just to do that?
I don't know. He spent a lot of money on that car. I don't know how much.
Jeez. Who does he work for?
He's like a freelance graphic designer.
Damn. Okay.
He's actually like switching his like career. He's like doing all this stuff to become more like an IT
Oh, that's
guy.
cool.
But yeah, his Jeep, like I've driven it a few times, and like people like fucking move.
They're
They
like,
get
"Oh,
out of your way.
shit."
Nobody messes with you
Yeah.
when you're driving that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, like recently, last month, I hopped in my dad's car, the really old Camry.
Okay.
So it's not like a nice car or anything.
It's just a basic
but-
Camry.
So there's not a lot of room on the street, so all the cars are like bunched up, and so
Yeah.
Keith's Jeep was right behind me, and I accidentally put it in reverse instead
Ooh.
of drive,
Oh.
and I backed into Keith's Jeep,
Oh.
and it wasn't super bad. It just like pushed in the trunk, so it's a little jacked up.
Oh.
But like yeah, it's like all dented and like pushed in, and you look at like Keith's Jeep and like a little bit of paint.
Yeah,
came
there's like
off
maybe
the-
a scratch here.
There's
and then-
not even that, because he has this big like he has a winch on the
Okay.
front, and this like
So you
like,
bumped into
metal
that
thing.
and
Yeah.
just pushed your trunk in.
yeah,
Wow.
and there's like a little bit of paint that came off that. That's about it.
Were they mad about that?
No, dude, he was super cool about it, cause like literally didn't do anything to his Jeep.
What about your dad?
My dad was a little like
Pissed off about it. Like,
frustrated
come
at
on,
first,
what
but
the hell are you
then,
doing?
He was actually really cool about it. But yeah, like I wasn't worried for a second about Keith's Jeep.
Yeah, I mean that thing's like a freaking
it's a fucking
tank on wheels.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Keith, what up, Keith? You wanna say hi?
Hi everybody. My name's Cleeth.
Cleeth?
Cleeth.
Is Cleeth
My
now?
name's Cleeth.
Like a cross between Keith and Cletus.
I'm really good friends with old Greg.
Old Greg.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, Keith just walked in. We were just talking about your Jeep, actually.
Yes.
about him backing into your Jeep.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's 100% correct.
Yep, not a scratch. So a little shameless self-plug here. Our website is up, barefootboyradio.com. We got a fucking website now. Go check it out. It's got some cool stuff on it. It's got all the episodes. It's got like links to Spotify playlists if you're interested in music and shit. So that's cool. We're also on Spotify, which you're probably listening to this on one of the two.
Either
So we
Spotify
probably
or
don't even mention
SoundCloud,
that.
right?
Getting and looking better by the day.
Yes.
How many listeners do you have?
0 so far.
Like, is there a way to check?
On the website or Spotify?
No, on Spotify.
Oh, I'm pretty sure nobody's listening to this.
Really?
So maybe like
You
in
need
the
to
future,
plug this. You need to plug this.
in the future, like if people if we like get
You
a
should have
small
plugged this on your
following,
Instagram
they'll
before you
listen to this,
deleted it.
maybe, I don't know.
What's this start?
There's a Barefoot Boy Radio Instagram account.
There is? Okay.
Yeah. And there's also a
You have
YouTube.
an Instagram, right? Plug it. Just kidding.
There's a YouTube channel too. But I created it like a few months ago, back in like the last time we recorded episodes,
Really?
which is a while ago. And I completely forgot what email is linked to
Oh.
the channel, so I can't log into it.
Yeah.
But what did you want to talk about? The gay pride parade or some shit?
So I have a basketball teammate, and he's on another AAU team, club team, or whatever, and they also had a tournament like Friday. When was it? Yesterday. So they had a tournament yesterday, and then he drove across the Bay Bridge to get to Oakland to play
Yeah.
with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have a game in the middle of San Francisco, and like the gay pride parade is like a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
So he's like driving down, like him and his dad are driving down
Uh-huh.
one of the streets. I forget what street it was, and there's just naked people walking down the fucking street.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gay pride parade for you.
That shit was
You
wild.
know what's fucked up though is like people bring kids and shit to that.
Oh my god.
And there's just dudes walking around with their asses hanging out.
yeah, just like the freaking flopper hanging out. It's like no one wants to see that, dude. Like,
It's
come on,
what
dude.
the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you bringing your kids to this? It's,
Like, and it's like,
it's not okay.
is this necessary? Like, you could do this at home if you want.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a house and you just walk around naked if you want. You don't need to do this in public. Like, come on. Like, if
Yeah,
anyone else did this in public, you'd get fucking arrested and thrown into jail.
Which I don't think either of us hate gay people.
I don't hate gay people, but I
don't
mean,
hate gay people, but I do
hate the way they protest.
No,
in a
I
way.
hate the way I don't hate people who are gay. I hate the LGBT whatever the fuck it's called now.
I don't know.
Because that's all just political bullshit.
I know.
Whatever. But if you're gay, I don't really fucking care.
I mean, like,
I
the
just don't wanna
statistics
go to
on
San
that,
Francisco.
LGBTQ, it's like 1%. Maybe.
I don't want to be walking around San Francisco
Less than
and see a
1%.
parade where dudes are walking around with
With
their
their-
fucking asses hanging out.
I know. It's like, why do I?
I don't want to see that shit.
It just ruins the whole vibe. if you're like visiting
Yeah. You
San Francisco.
turn a corner and like, oh.
Oh,
fuck, well,
wow, there's like 100
there's
naked
dude's
dudes.
ass in my face.
Yes.
But yeah, like for example, if you were gay, I would not give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
But what I don't like is people who are like super flamboyant and like, you know, the annoying type of people.
Oh yeah.
Where they're like, oh my god, you like pussy? Pussy is so gross. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I suck dicks, you know? Because pussy is so gross. How can you like that? It's like,
Oh my
listen,
gosh.
you stick your dick in dudes' asses. So don't tell me what's gross, you know? Yeah, so anyway, not that I hate gay people or anything, but the gay pride parade, that's kind of, I don't know.
It's just awkward. It's just messy.
Don't bring your kids to that. What the fuck?
Yeah, why would you bring your kids to that? Like, come on. They don't need to see some man junk, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Title of today's
Man
episode.
junkin'.
We went to San Francisco and stared at dudes' asses.
I feel like I should hook up a microphone here and join you guys.
I mean, you can if you want. Next episode, episode, Keith will be back. And Keith showed me he's got like a sick ass microphone. It's like
Yes.
all gold and shit.
Cool.
It's like really cool looking.
all the type of
Anything,
music. Dude, there's so many stupid songs right now that make you want to blow your brains out when you hear them.
Yeah.
Oh my, that song, and then what is that one song? Old Town Road.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh,
Dude, have you noticed?
Okay,
If you listen to that song, I'll maybe put it in post or whatever. But if you listen to that song, like the first time I heard it, I thought he was saying horse, right?
Really?
I thought he was saying, "I'm gonna take my horse to the," or no, not horse. I thought he was saying hotel room.
Oh.
I thought he was saying, "I'm gonna take my horse to the hotel room. I'm gonna ride." At first, I was like, "Wait, is this dude singing about fucking a horse?"
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Dude,
So-
that song.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stupid music out there.
Dude, there's some funny parodies of that song too.
Oh yeah, there's one. It's a Mexican guy.
Really?
Wait, what is it called? Oh, what is it called? Old Town.
There's this one parody on YouTube where it's this video of this like big big fat black chick singing like, "I'm gonna take that dick on a."
Oh my god. Okay, we don't need to talk about that. But there's one that is just so funny. It's called Old Juan Road, and you know all those Mexican guys that have those little ice cream carts.
It's that
They push
fucking dude from Vine. Oh my god!
Look at
I
this.
can't stand the Viners.
Okay, you can't see this, but it's pretty much this Mexican dude pushing around an ice cream cart, selling ice cream to kids, and it's a parody. Yeah. So other music
right,
that's
music.
hot right now. You know
Music.
the artist Blueface,
No, I don't know Blueface.
the guy who made the song "Bust Down Tatiana."
But what?
Bust Down Tatiana. You don't know that song?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's like it's all over the place. That song.
Is it like super recent?
Yeah, it's like
I don't pay attention to anything fucking mainstream at all.
it is literally the most retarded song on the internet. It's so bad, dude. It's about just twerking.
There's no music right now, but when you're listening to this, there will be music because I'm gonna edit in music. So whatever is playing right now, that's the kind of music I listen to.
That chill vibe.
Naked cowboys in the showers
I don't
at
know, man,
Ram
don't be
Ranch.
chill.
Oh.
Could be anything.
Big head
Okay.
jobbing cocks.
Dude,
wanting
I
to be sucked.
Literally, like, if you look at my Spotify, you know how they have like
Cowboys
the
wanting
daily
to be
mix thing
fucked.
Yeah.
where they like make a playlist.
Cowboys
Okay,
in
you
the
listen to
showers
that?
at Ram Ranch.
No, I don't really
Underneath
listen to that,
wanting to
but
suck cowboy
I
cocks.
saw that the other
Ram
day,
Ranch really
and
rocks.
it was like there's literally like there's one of them is like doom metal stuff. Another one's like classic rock stuff. Another one's like really out there experimental electronic stuff. Another one's like this like chill hop stuff.
Yeah, like lo-fi or
Lo-fi.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, if check out on the website barefootboyradio.com. One of the pages, I have a bunch of different playlists linked where it's all kinds of different music, from like 80s dance music to just some weird shit.
Yeah, there's so much music out there. It's like crazy.
Oh, dude, there's
Music being
so
produced.
something I recently discovered, just kind of stumbled upon, was this one YouTube channel that uploads like tons of just really, really like obscure stuff that most of it's like foreign, and like
Really?
there's some like minimal dark wave Yugoslav stuff. There's some like
Where are
really
you
obscure
finding this
punk stuff. There's
Oh my
like
gosh.
just really like,
It-
but there's like
Wait, is your playlist called just weird music?
Yeah, that's one of my playlists.
Oh my god.
But this is on YouTube.
Okay.
And there's this one. If you look it up on YouTube, Demolition Group. Actually, I'll in post. I'll put it in right now. But it's actually like really. I really like it. It was like I listened to it. I was like, ooh. I don't know what it is about this song. You ever get that where you just listen to a song and you're just like, I don't know what it is about this song, but I really like it.
Yeah.
You just like keep listening to it
Uh-huh.
over and over.
And then you add it to like your favorite playlist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do have a playlist called Weird Music on Spotify, and it has like 1,200 songs on it or something.
Wow.
It's almost at 100 hours.
Oh my gosh. Imagine having Spotify Premium and trying to download that thing.
Dude. That's nuts.
That would be insane.
What do you got over there?
So the state hip hop is at, and just like rap in general, it's just pretty garbage. Like you have songs out there like Old Town Road, which is just straight trash. And then Bust Down Tatiana, which is about just twerking.
Yeah.
Right?
Old Town Road is good. Old Town Road is good for like the memes.
Yeah, it's a
not-
meme song,
no,
but like
not to actually
quality wise, it's a terrible song. But so you know NF, right? We're probably gonna go to his.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go
going to his
see him
concert.
in what October?
Yeah. No. Wait,
September?
September? I forgot. No, October. It's like October 24th or something. Yeah, so he's like this rapper. If you know his song "Let You Down," it was on the radio repeatedly last year, I think. But so he's releasing a new album this August, next month, and pretty much he stands out. Okay, he stands out above. He stands out of the rest of the rappers out there because his style is totally different. Like he'll be rapping to like scores of music.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's
like
crazy.
He has some songs where it's like really ambient, like piano stuff,
and
or
like
it's just like
and strings too.
Yeah,
there's
like
a lot of
instrumental,
strings.
like it sounds like it's not like your typical like hip
hop beat. But then he'll also incorporate those beats too in some of his songs, and
yeah, it's not like all that kind of
yeah,
stuff. But it's different. He's
and he
doing,
doesn't
like, all
rap
different
about
stuff.
like money and stuff. He raps about like his life and what he deals with as a human being.
Yeah.
So so his whole motto, or whatever you want to call it, it's called real music or whatever. And he has like a fan base of 5 to 10 million people. He has like 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So he's pretty big
popping
now.
off.
Yeah. And especially his last two songs. So his one of his recent singles that's going to be in his new album, The Search, it was on #2 trending on YouTube for like 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how you know you've made it. You're on
I know.
YouTube trending.
And the song he released literally 4 days ago, I believe, 4 or 5 days ago, June 27th, When I Grow Up, was on #1 trending for 48 hours.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You saw that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, and like his whole music video. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Let me read the comment. So there's a comment. The top comment. It says most rappers sits on Lambo and makes a trash song. NF sits on garbage truck and makes a banger. So that's
Sits on
pretty
a garbage
yeah.
truck.
So he just doesn't flex like all the other rappers do, you know, where they're wearing all their chains and they're sitting on Lambos and they have like hoes twerking on them and stuff. But he's like making his music video and it has a garbage truck in it. He's like an employee at some fast food diner. It's pretty funny. It's
Yeah.
like, and that gets you on #1 trending, which is just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't get all the, flexing and like the bling and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like all the rappers with their chains and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I thought black people didn't like chains.
I don't know, man. I'm not black, so I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
You know?
Okay, buddy.
You know, I think there's a bit of a history there.
Yeah, I mean,
Black people in chains.
Jaron's
Jaron's uncomfortable
different
now.
type of chain, you know. I mean,
Jaron's uncomfortable now.
well, let me pull this up. What is it called? you know who Cardi B is?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do.
Oh my gosh! So
I'll
she has a
cut it.
song.
I'll cut it. How the fuck did she do that?
I don't know how. So she
I
has
can't
a
roll
song.
my tongue.
It's called Press, and it's the most dumbass song I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know why I listened to it.
Music is not getting better. Like
It's just
music
getting
is
worse.
progressively getting worse and stupider.
It's becoming quantity over quality. Because
Yeah,
you have
it's-
these artists out here putting out 3 or 4 albums a year,
Yeah.
and they have like 10 to 20 songs, and it's just a bunch of bullcrap.
Yeah.
Like look the
If-
thumbnail
I
of
mean-
her recent single is this. Like what the hell is this? I mean you can't see it. It's just
Yeah, like music videos nowadays, music whatever in general, all the popular stuff is straight up like fucking porn.
I know. It's literally porn. Like who
I
else?
don't want to be one of those people who's like, "Oh, music used to be so much better. I like old music because, you know, music used to be good."
Yeah.
Like I'm not one of those people, but
Because there's some good music out there right now.
well, that's the thing is like
There's some good music.
people who are like, "Oh, there's no good music nowadays." And I was born in the wrong generation. You know those types of people.
Yeah.
You know what's wrong with those people is they're not looking. They're
know.
not looking in the right place. They're not
Because
actually,
there's so much music out there. There's so much
they're
like
not actually putting in the effort to find music they like.
Yeah.
There's so much like underground, like really not as well known music that's actually like really fucking good.
I know. Like Logic, that rapper. You know
Yeah.
Logic. So he was like an underground rapper, right? And
Yeah.
he was making really good music, but
Yeah.
he didn't hit mainstream. He didn't hit anything. He's like making music from his friend's basement, and they're like
Yeah,
bangers
exactly.
because he has talent, right?
Yeah.
And it's just stuff like that. You could find it. It's just you gotta look for it.
Yeah. You gotta like go out and figure out what's like in your local scene. You know, like if there's like stuff locally, or just like I don't know, dig for it. Find because with the internet you can find literally anything.
Yeah.
Every artist who's making any music, it's all online.
It's either on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever,
Exactly.
YouTube. Yeah.
I've been getting super into like modular synths and synthesizer stuff, videos on YouTube and
Really?
stuff. There's some interesting YouTube channels that do that kind of stuff.
That's cool. I
There's
mean,
this one-
it's not even in, but you can. But
no,
it's cool, right?
It is
Yeah,
cool. There's this one dude who finds like old test equipment stuff from like the 50s and 60s, where it was like test equipment used for like nuclear stuff or just like scientific stuff, and he'll use that to actually make music. Where like he turns it into like a sawtooth wave or a triangle wave or like actual synthesizer music.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and it sounds like really cool, but it's like it wasn't even meant for music, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, we've been going for a while now. Let's maybe wrap it up. So
Yeah, we'll call it a night.
Oh shit, it's like 11 o'clock already. Yeah, let's wrap it up. So I've had here with me on this episode has been Jaron,
And
aka Jaron, aka Sniffer Boy.
Sniffer Boy.
Hey,
Oh, that's Sniffer Boy.
I don't know where that came from.
I thought you were gonna say
Sniffer is
Jer
the
Bear.
thing. Jer Bear. That's another one. Jer Bear.
Jer
Dude,
Bear.
I literally, if you look at my contacts, no, that's not my contacts. If you look at my contacts, there's you, Jaron Sniffer.
Okay.
Jaron Sniffer.
Sniffer. That's my last name, by the way.
I don't know where the fuck that came from, but Sniffer is a thing.
You can follow me on Instagram at Jaron Sniffer, and you can go to my website, and I'll sell you some good stuff on there.
Yeah, you'll get Jay to hook you up.
Sniffer.
You'll get Jay to hook him up, and then he can.
I'll
he can,
resell it to you for a good price. You know what I'm saying?
He'll resell it to you for a ridiculously overpriced amount. But anyway, no, seriously, like, What is your Instagram?
Jaron Hopkins or Jaron.Hopkins on Instagram at Jaron.Hopkins.
There you go. That's pretty
the
simple.
plug. I mean, no one's gonna hear this though. So.
If anybody does listen to this, go follow Jaron. If you're not listening to this, then you're missing out on Jaron's lit ass Instagram. Anyway, this has been Barefoot Boy Radio. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time.
We may have another special guest.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
I don't really have a schedule or anything at the moment, but I don't know. Tune in next time. There's some good shit coming in the future. Trust me on that. But anyway, thanks for listening, and I need like a catchphrase, like a line I say at the end, like a closing thing. What's my thing?
Keep your feet warm.
Keep your feet warm. Keep those feet looking sexy, everybody. All right, I think that's good.